Good morning. It's Tuesday, October 8th. Hope you're having a good morning. I was reading John 9, chapters 9 through 12 this morning, and the verse I wanted to share on was John 9, verse 3. John 9, verse 3. Jesus here is speaking to his disciples, and they see a blind man. And so they ask him, Rabbi, why is this guy blind? Did he sin and cause himself to be blind, or was it because his parents sinned and caused him to be blind? They saw a broken man, a blind man, as a product of sin. And they wondered, who sinned, his parents or him? And Jesus shows us how he saw the man. He said it was not this man who sinned, or his parents, but that the works of God might be displayed in him. I just pray that that we will be able to see people the way Jesus sees them. It's really easy to see people and that are hurt, that are down, that are spiritually blind, physically blind, that are caught in their own sin, and we just see them that way. We think like that's what sin does. We see them as sinners because they are sinners. But Jesus sees them the way the Father sees them. Jesus sees them. He knew what he had hoped for when he created them, when he thought of them in his heart and his mind before all time began. He looked at that man and said, no. He was born this way because God wants to display his glory through him. When he sees a lame person, he sees someone who God wants to display his glory through. When he sees someone who is broken, hopeless, has no desire to live anymore, Jesus sees him as someone who the Father wants to display his glory through. And then he went and healed the man. That's my prayer. Is today that you and me will see people that way. We'll see others that way. We'll see ourselves that way when we feel down. And the only reason that the disciples got an answer from Jesus is because they walked with him. They saw something with their eyes. They saw a person with their eyes, and they were willing to ask Jesus the question. The only way we're transformed, the only way we get answers from Jesus is by asking them, by walking with him, by hearing what he has to say. Let's be people that listen to Jesus, spend time with Jesus, and let's ask him to give us eyes and a heart to see people the way he sees them. Thanks for listening to me today.